everyone. This project is going to be about the drainage basin map with contours. So this is project 3 and the instructions have been uploaded to Blackboard. So this is what the end result of the map is going to look like. We've got two drainage basins that are in the Valencia area. So we've got to bring in the parcel data, the topographic information so you can see the contours and the two drainage basins that impact the Valencia site. Now, this is what the instructions look like. So I'll be going back and forth to show you what the instructions, if I need to show you, and I'll be showing you a little bit of additional information as we go along. Now, so let's get started. You can actually start, since we've already started with our template, I'm going to show you a little bit different than what we did that's in the PDF. So I'm actually going to start with my letter portrait template that I created. So I'm going to say open. Now, the reason that I'm doing that is, remember when I told you we already set the database, the coordinate system for this database? That's why I'm using this one. If you go through the PDF, it does the same thing, but I'm just doing it a little bit different here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start off and I'm going to file and I'm going to save. So I'm going to save as, and I'm going to go to my C drive. Remember, if we take everything back to our C drive from school and then take it home with us, then we can put it back in the exact same location and we won't have a data link that'll go bust. So it's Esri Press, GTK, Getting to Know, ArcGIS. And I've already created the Project 3 folder and I've got my data already located in that folder. Now, I've downloaded the data in zip files and put it onto the Blackboard, but I'm going to show you where to get the information in addition in this video. So I'm going to now call it Project 3. Drainage basin map. Okay? And save. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I need to go to my data view. So I'm going to go to the data view where I'm going to bring in all the information. Now at the top, do y'all remember how we got our map, our aerial map? So we're going to come up here to data and we're going to add basin map. Okay? Now I'm going to bring in the imagery and I'm going to add that to my plan. Now I'm following along in the instructions. May take a minute for the aerial map to come in. All right. Now you can see that I have the data over here. And if your computer's still swirling at the bottom, I believe mine is, then that's why it's taken a little bit longer. There we go. Now, here's the thing, is my map, remember, I started out using my template. If you all don't use the template and you're following the PDF as it go along, notice that mine's already been stripped out. That looks like an ellipse, whereas in the instructions it looks like a rectangle. The reason is if you take a look and you look at the properties, I've already got this map set up for the NAD Harn 1983. So the instructions in the next several pages of the PDF actually have you setting up this coordinate system. But if you use the template, since we've already got this set, then I don't have to reset this information up. Okay? Now it's thinking a little bit. It'll take a minute for it to stop swirling, and there we are. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my XY coordinates. And I'm going to type in the decimal degrees for longitude and latitude. We're just practicing what we learned last time. So it's 81.466026. That's the longitude. And the latitude is 28.521381. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell it to zoom to and add the point. So I'm going to add the point. Okay, so we know where we're at. And then we're going to zoom to. So that gets me into the area that I want to work. And then we can just zoom in. Now, I actually already have most of my palettes, since I'm working from my laptop at home, my palette bar is set. Remember, these up here, these tools up here are for the data view. Where I put my toolbars down here, those are going to be for the layout view. So I'm just going to zoom in to my point. Okay, now I'm going to keep zooming until I get closer here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set the scale for this project. And I'll show you how to set a bookmark. So I'm going to change that to 12,000 and hit enter. And now I'm going to set a bookmark so it always goes back to that place. So I'm going to create a bookmark and I'm going to call it 12,000 and click OK. Now here's what it does. Since I've got a bookmark here set, if I went out into the world, seen in the world view, it's going to take a second, then I come over here and go, oh man, I want to go back. I can just click my bookmark and it goes exactly to where I left it. Remember, to cancel out of a command is going to hit this little arrow or this little arrow, okay, this little black arrow. That gets us out of a command. All right, I'm going to pause for right now, and I'm going to do this video in pieces. The next piece I'm going to show you is going to the Florida Geographic Data Library, where we're going to get our information for our parcels. So we're going to be going in the next video to the fgdl.org library.